the challenge workout number 2. I hope you are feeling like a total badass and ready to kick some ass. So as always, let's get into it with our warm-up. All right, so one knee out in front, scoop those hips forward, lean into it. And again, telling yourself, I am strong, I am powerful, and I am capable of amazing things. And I also want to remind you, if you feel silly saying these things right now, if you feel like maybe they're not working for you yet, or switch legs, or whatever it is, know that it's because we aren't used to saying nice things to ourselves, right? For the most part, as humans, we aren't trained to say nice things to ourselves, so it feels uncomfortable, right? Go back to your first leg, bring it out on an angle, on and twist. So it is totally normal for you to feel weird saying these things. But just know, the more you do it and the more you say it, the more you will believe it, right? You just have to stick with it. Okay, switch sides. So just keep that in mind, right? As you tell yourself, I am worthy of a body I love. I am more than enough. The more you tell yourself, I promise you, the more you're gonna believe it. All right, guys, come on up to your feet. Reach up, push those hips forward, reach down for your toes. Loosen everything up, especially if you're feeling a little tight from the last workout. Remember, that's totally normal. And just telling yourself, I am strong, I am powerful, and I am capable of amazing things. All right, quads, whether you're just kicking back or you want to grab it, either way is fine by me. And telling yourself, I am strong, I am powerful, and I am capable of amazing things. Good. And twist. I am worthy of a body I love. I am more than enough. I am worthy of a body I love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, shake it out and come on down to the floor. Okay, we're gonna start with core as always. So lie on your back, okay, and we're going to do dead bugs. So what you're gonna do is you are going to bring your feet up and bring your feet up to about 90 degrees here, okay? And then you're going to tap. So what I want you to do is pull your belly button in towards your spine, okay, engage those lower abdominal muscles, and then tap your heel. Now with this one, the closer to your bum you are, the easier it's gonna be. So I recommend starting here. If you don't really feel it in your core, make your leg a little bit straighter, right? You don't have to go all the way out, but straighten your leg a little. Okay, and the goal here is to do about 10 to 20. So go until it burns, and then do 2 more. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I lost count when I was telling you guys what to do, so we're just gonna go until it burns. It's gotta be pretty good. Okay, and lift your head slowly. Anytime we're on the floor doing an exercise, right, our blood is not in our brain, so we just wanna lift our head slowly so we do not get lightheaded. Okay, so stand up, and then we are doing pause squats. So get your feet hip width apart or a little wider, toes angled out. Everything is the same as our squats, but what you're gonna do is you're going to stop, 1, 2, and then come up. Down, 1, 2, and then up. And telling yourself, I am strong. Come up. I am powerful. Good. And I am capable of amazing things. Good. Keep going here, you guys. Now, there's another method to the madness of the affirmations. You see, when you tell yourself, I am worthy of a body I love, while you are exercising, you believe it faster. Why? Because you are proving it to yourself, right? You are exercising, you are doing something, you are showing yourself, hey, I believe that I deserve this because I am showing up for me. Now, I just want to point out, you are worthy of a body you love regardless, okay, regardless of what you've done this year. However, when you are taking actions, logically, it's going to make you believe it faster, okay? Now, next exercise, we are doing renegade rows. So what you're gonna do is come down into a push-up position. Now you have two options, okay? First option is you can do this from your knees, but just make sure, notice that I came into my tabletop position and then I flattened my back, okay? We don't want to have our bum up in the air. And then what you're going to do is bring your knees out a little bit to give you some balance. And then you're going to drive your elbow behind you. Okay, now if you have a light weight, you can use that. If not, like I said, you can use those cans of beans. You're just going to alternate back and forth here, but keep your core tight. You're going to feel it partially in your core because you don't want to twist as you're doing this, right? Notice that I'm just moving my arms. So you're engaging your core as you row, but then you're engaging your upper body, one, to hold you, and then two, as you drive that elbow behind you, engaging those upper back muscles. Okay, now this one, 10 to 12 reps per arm. So with this one too, if that's not hard enough for you, then come into a full push-up position on your toes, and same thing, okay? So either or, totally fine by me. You just do whatever one works for you, okay? Now, next up, we have hamstring walkouts. Now this one, what you're gonna do, lie on your back, lift your hips up, okay, push through your heel, and then you're gonna walk those feet away from you. And back up without letting your bum touch the ground. Okay, so now you may not go all the way down. I wanna warn you, this exercise is more challenging than it looks, okay? That is on purpose, right? To show you guys that you don't need fancy equipment to get a good workout in, right? You don't need fancy equipment to change your body, right? This exercise is not fancy, but it for sure is effective. Now this one, if you don't quite make it to 10 or 12, that's totally okay, right? That gives you something to work towards as you move on. Because remember, the workouts that are challenging for you now and that change your body now are not going to be the ones that are challenging and changing your body in the future, okay? So allow yourself to just do your best here. Feel the burn in your hamstrings, in the back of those legs. Whew. And then we're done there, okay? Now we're kind of like a fish. We're flopping back over to our stomach, okay? And we're doing Supermans. So what you're gonna do, come all the way down, stretch yourself out, and then you are going to lift your upper body and your lower body off of the floor, okay? So you're gonna squeeze your glutes to lift your legs, right? So you're gonna squeeze your glutes and your hamstrings, but you're also lifting your upper body. Okay, so squeeze and back down. Squeeze and back down. And again, 10 to 12 reps here. Reminding yourself, I am strong, I am powerful, and I am capable of amazing things. All right, guys, good news. One more exercise to go, okay? We're doing static lunges. So take a nice long step back. Make sure both your toes are pointing straight ahead, but we're not walking a tightrope here, okay? We're on, think of railroad tracks. So your feet are like hip width apart and lunge. Okay, so we'll go to the side so you can see a little bit better here. So remember when we are lunging, we are pushing through our front foot. Right, push through that front heel so you're feeling it in your glutes and your thighs of that front leg, and see how many you can do. And then when you get to 10 or 12 and it's burning, switch legs. And again, make sure your knees and toes are pointing straight ahead of you, right? No wobbles. Find a spot on the floor in front of you, stare at it. And on the harder exercises, these are ones you want to remind yourself. Whoop. I'm strong, I am powerful, and I'm capable of amazing things. All right, guys, that was workout number 2. So what you're gonna do is rest, repeat that 2 more times, and then get on with the rest of your day, knowing that you are a badass bitch and that you are already one step closer to your goals. And remember, you are stronger than you think, more powerful than you know, and more capable than you give yourself credit for.